Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Techquest Learning Point. After a long gap, I come back again with a new tutorial. Today I want to start a new series of tutorials programming C# for beginners. My name is Bashar, I'm an expert IT professional. First of all, let me review the complete tutorial. Programming C# beginners tutorial is a comprehensive introduction to the C# programming language. It covers the fundamentals of C#, such as variables, data types, loops, operators, and methods. Through a combination of tutorials, hands-on experience, and small projects, learners will gain the skills and knowledge necessary to create applications with C#. The aim of this tutorial is to give learners the knowledge and skills necessary to confidently create applications with C#. The tutorial will teach learners how to write code using the C# language. Students will also gain an understanding of how to debug and test code. Today is the first episode. I want to discuss about the history of C#, what is C# and .NET framework, relation between C# and .NET, and finally want to show how to write code by using Visual Studio 2022 practically. Hope you will stay with me up to last episode. To be honest, I definitely will be a C# programmer if you follow my all episodes accordingly. Because not only I will discuss all the topics clearly, but also show them in lab class. So it can be a memorable journey in your learning path, I can promise you. History of C#. Before starting the discussion on the C# programming language, let me brief about the history of C#. The C# programming language was designed by Anders Hesselsbach from Microsoft in 2000 and was later approved as an international standard by ICMA in 2002 and ISO IEC in 2003. Microsoft introduced C# along with .NET Framework and Visual Studio. What is C#? C# is a general purpose, high-level programming language supporting multiple programs. C# encompasses static typing, strong typing, lexically, scope, imperative, declarative, functional, generic, object-oriented, and component-oriented programming disciplines. To put it alternate way, we can say that C# is a modern object-oriented and type-safe programming language. C# enables developers to build many types of secure and robust applications that run in .NET. C# has its roots in the C family of languages and will be immediately familiar to C, C++, Java, and JavaScript programmers. This tool provides an overview of the major components of the language in C# 11 and earlier. Let me add just one more things in terms of .NET framework. What is .NET framework? The .NET framework is an open source platform for developing Windows-based applications, often referred to as Microsoft .NET. The .NET framework includes a variety of developer tools and class libraries. The .NET framework works with applications developed in C#, F#, Visual Basic, and other popular programming languages. To clarify, I want to say that C# programs run on .NET, which is a virtual execution system called the Common Language Runtime (CLR), and a set of class libraries. The CLR is the implementation by Microsoft of Common Language Infrastructure (CLI) and international standards. The CLI is the basic of creating execution and development environments in which languages and libraries work together seamlessly. Source code written in C Sharp is compiled into an intermediate language IL that conforms to the CLI specification. The IL code and resources such as bitmaps and strings are stored in assembly, typically with an extension of .dll. An assembly contains a manifest that provides information about the assembly's types, version, and culture. When the C Sharp program is executed, the assembly is loaded into the CLR. The CLR performs just-in-time JIT compilation to convert the IL code to native machine's instructions. The CLR provides other service related to automatic garbage collection, exception handling, and resource management. Code that's executed by the CLR is sometimes referred to as the managed code. Unmanaged code is compiled into native machine language that targets a specific platform. Language interoperability is a key feature of .NET. IL code produced by the C Sharp compiler performs to the common type specification CTS. IL code generated from C Sharp can interact with code that was generated from the .NET version of F Sharp, Visual Basic, C++. There are more than 20 other CTS compliant languages. A single assembly may contain multiple modules written in different .NET languages. The types can reference each other as if they are written in same languages. Next, I want to give some idea about the relation between C Sharp and .NET. How is C Sharp related to .NET framework? Now I want to add something in order to differentiate C Sharp programming language from .NET framework. We have been clear about C Sharp and .NET framework from my earlier discussion. Let me just add one more thing to clarify the C Sharp and .NET. The term .NET encompasses many pieces and parts that make up a free cross-platform open source development platform for building many different types of applications. On the other hand, C Sharp is programming language that falls into the .NET ecosystem. It generates CIL, which is executed at runtime by a CLR. The C Sharp developer makes use of one of the .NET frameworks to access underlying operating system services as well as useful data types, data structure, algorithms, utilities, etc. .NET development tools are used to build and debug C# applications. Actually, what I mean to say is .NET is not just a framework, it's a development platform which encompasses many things, including C# programming language. In my summary, I would like to add just one another thing, that when we create a new Windows program with C#, we typically build it mostly by using some libraries, components found in .NET. We will use C# code to make the program. In order to understand the relation between C# and .NET, we can discuss comparison of Java with C# because C# is programming language much similar to Java and .NET is similar to Java Virtual Machine JVM. The .NET or JVM make the program platform independent by converting the source code into an intermediate code which can understand by virtual machine. To clarify, just I want to say that Programs written in C Sharp in both Windows and Linux are converted into intermediate code by using .NET as virtual machine, and thus the code is platform independent. I hope now we are clear about the relation of C Sharp and .NET. Our next topic is C Sharp version. C Sharp version. I have already discussed about the relationship between the .NET framework and C Sharp. We know that C Sharp was first introduced with .NET framework in 1.0 in the year 2002. Let me clarify each version of C Sharp with the .NET framework and Visual Studio. Have a look in the table. Click on the Start button. Select the Visual Studio 2022 icon. Visual Studio will be opened. Here is the recent open program list, and get started. Create a new project, or you can select the continue without code. Now you can select the continue without code. Now select the file, new, a new project. Select the C Sharp, as we are creating program by using the C Sharp, and here is the Windows. Here we can select the console program, and here is the two template, console app.net framework console. Select it and click on next. Here is the project name. Project name PRO first program. Here select the location, C Sharp lab and lab 1 fast programming. Previously I created this folder, and this is the solution name, just the SLN prefix fast program. The framework version, we will select the latest framework version 4.8. Create. Created. This is the place where we will type the code. This is Solution Explorer. SLN Fast Program is the name of solution, and under this solution, PRO Fast Program is the project name. These files are the elements of Pro Fast Program project. Console dot write line this is my fast programming. This is the button with which we can save the program. Now we can run this program in order to show the output. The output of this program will be a text, which is this is my fast programming. Click on the start button. Here is the output of this programming. This is my fast programming. Okay, close. Now We can give the input text by using the keyboard. Enter any text, the variable my input, answer dot read line. In this line, my input is a variable which contains the text. When we type a text by using keyboard, the text is stored in the variable my input. Next, now we can run this program. Click on the start button. Enter any text. Click on the enter button. Here is a text that you type. This is my first programming.